Alright, welcome to something of an experiment, a bit of an early morning stream, and I fancy playing some Humankind, so let's have a go, shall we? So Humankind is a 4X style game, which allows you to customize your race as you go. So let's randomize those guys, find out who they are as we go. 8 players, large world, normal speed, nation because they're not great. I've got all the DLC as far as I know, and in the world, we'll go for 4 continents, spread everyone out a little bit, and keep everything else fine. Okay, let's crack on. So, yeah, what I like about this is that you pick a culture each era, and that really plays up the game. So you kind of fight to get the best one of those going. Of course, the game's going to take a lot longer to load than it does because I'm streaming. Right. Come on, don't crash on me. Normally this is done by now. Being streaming, you can't edit out the load screens. No, I got a blue ring. Blue ring ain't good. Oh no, it's decided to start moving again. So yeah, we'll be starting in the neolithic and hopefully progressing on nicely. I've left this normal, I'm not doing blitz or anything like this, so it's probably going to occur over several weeks. Hopefully things are going to be going. God, the stream program really takes a lot out of this, doesn't it? So the first era is going to be the Neolithic, we're going to be Stone Age, we're going to be looking for food and science to try and push ourselves forward. One of the key things to this is you're trying to achieve stars, which are milestones. Each of those milestones you find gets you points, and whoever has the most points in this game wins. So you don't necessarily need to conquer the world or get a science victory. As long as you do well throughout most of the game and stay alive at the end, you could win. Conversely, if you get massively behind, it doesn't matter how far ahead you have to sometimes take out your stronger neighbours just to stop them getting any more points. Yeah, don't normally have this much central load screens. It is working now, just being a bit slow this morning. Then we'll have a little cutscene. Which I didn't quite like. I've seen it a million times because my son loves this one and makes me watch the cutscenes every time. But, yeah.
Our universe contains infinite stories, most of which are about rocks and ice at sub-zero temperatures in a vacuum. Rather boring. However, on a small damp rock, there is a story that bears a second look. It's your story. But the first 4 billion years or so mostly concern amino acids. Not much of a page turner. But then, over time, the amino acids bond together and things start to get interesting and a bit drier. A certain subspecies of hominid discovers that you can do more with a sharp rock than annoy your little brother. Tools and weapons are invented. The hominids begin to cooperate. Fire becomes a servant rather than an unpredictable force of nature. They learn to tan the skins of animals for clothing. They learn ways to record and probably exaggerate their adventures. Eventually, these tribes learned to build shelters and immediately hold the first barbecue parties. This is the dawn of humankind. Struggle and cooperation have been rewarded. The Neolithic era draws to a close. The whole world beckons. This tribe has come far, but the rest of their story is your story. You are the one who will build them into a great civilization. How far will you push humankind?
Okay.
Another day, another dawn of humankind. It is time to finish breakfast, give a rousing speech, and leap into the future.
You got like a nicely cynical narrator. So, here's my civilization. Not even know what you call a settler unit, although we have started next to Sage. Not bad. We got a good chunk of food on it. You know what? If I could form a thing here, I would. We can't. Oh, Sage and horses. We want this one. Can we get to the food in one? We can get to the food in one.
Sustenance, security, and pleasure. Wonderful stuff, this simple food.
Right, so if we entered the river again, we're kind of pinned in, but we got a nice little starting location. So we got the tiles on here, food, science, and industry. We need to get 5 growth stars, 10 science, or kill 5 animals to get a star. Oh, there's some science up there, we'll nip over and grab that.
If you learn nothing else, you could learn what killed them.
This way.
Right. Do with some food popping up. Got a nice little location here. We're going to need 5 influence to pick up the next. A little bit worried about getting close to a lair. Should be fine. Food right next to us. We'll take that. Now we get a second settler unit.
Onwards.
And what we're going to do is we're going to pillage this lair with another 5 food. And then we're going to send you back this way. So, that gives us 2 of the 5 population we need. 3 influence.
A first ransack. See the sights, appreciate the local culture, and take anything that's not nailed down.
There's another one. Because they started on water, yeah, they automatically lose them. Keep moving this way. Oh, more science. That's good. And I think we've got a little pop-up going. So we've got stories and stars. So these are events. This will give us 20 food, which would be another person. 20 influence, which would be quite nice. Oh, ferocious and combat strength. It's basically an extra person, but influence would be great for setting down. I'm going to grab the influence because I find influence very useful early game. I'm going to move
It's
you
one of those
on.
moments that make you feel
One unit
like a small
valley.
thing on a wondrous planet.
Okay, we're doing really well for influence. That's pretty much where I was thinking of putting it anyway. So, what we'll do is we'll peel next turn. Splitting this one. There's food down here. So, you move to here. And then found our first outpost. So this is going to become a city over time. You're going to move off here. You're going to go grab this food. Somebody's already got their first star.
Do it.
Gotta reclaim this very valuable trade routes. Care at this point. One of my trade routes has been poached. Okay. Don't know what other empires out here unless they're just outside of this. This is a nice starting location, especially with this. We've got we've got sage, we've got saffron, we've got papyrus, and we've got 4 horses. Now, they've just released an update which I've not actually played yet. But the reason I want to do this. What can you get to? You can get to up here. Get ourselves a bit more line of sight. Now, you can't get both of these in a turn. Back in our territory as well. Wow. Salt as well. It's good times out here. Grab that next turn. So, first player's gone up to the next era. I'm not too worried. You know, no one else has got anything. I'm getting much closer to getting both stars. Move you slowly. Very, very close to getting another star. Right. You nip back at the science. There's our star. And we got to fight with bear. Alright, angry bear. We will position ourselves here. At this point, we're going to end the round and let him attack us. Going to be close. Okay. You've done yours. Could advance to another era. We got Tribe's Legacy. +1 industry per population. This is because we've got the 10 out of 10 science. +1 food. +1 science. I'm going to get the makers. Remind me later because we're so close to picking up another star. I feel that it's useful
You have built a first outpost, adding another territory to your empire. I know, you're hoping this is the beginning of something very, very big.
So we got Currents and Crossing. Get Swift for 10 turn, Buoyant, or get Sailing and Fishing cheaper. I'll take the test. Can you follow this river? I want both of you to follow the river.
What's over there? This way.
To this territory. 10, 9, and 1. Pretty good. What's that going to cost me? Bring you down to here because we've got copper. Somewhere up here might be good. Right. Can you reach this food? You can reach this food, which will be enough to get the growth star. Really amazing to dump an outpost here. So we won't worry about this too much. I'm gonna go one more turn. Definitely going to be jumping because something else has jumped in. You think there's one up here we should be having? Alright, whilst we attack this deer. This resolves that, so they're going to win. Wow, deer apparently got a lot tougher. Gonna grab this one here. For Bunda. And treat. Wish you can. Even though you probably could defeat the bear. And we will grab the era. Influence on landmark, natural wonders. Okay, we got that natural wonder we can grow. Syrians, I don't want to go warlike. Bantu. Caroline. Food and farmer. Pro-adjacent farmer. Basically, they just make everybody better if you stack them up. They are builders, so they get the builder boost. Weapons are food, that's always good. The Pamanusia are the new guys. Pamanugan. Don't think I want to go for this. I've only got one and it's not in my territory. Adjacent empires could be good. You get the canal network is food. We just go for food. Let's go for weapons. If you won't have an amazing combat unit to start, but should be absolutely fine. Get down here. Can you get through this science? Not this turn. Should hopefully be there after this.
Challenges of a young civilization. It's hard keeping up with the neighbors when they have the wheel and you don't. Humankind learns quickly that everyone contributes. If you're terrified of wild animals, you can grow lentils or catch fish. Tribes settle towns. Towns develop markets, and markets begin the exchange of goods, services, and most important, rumors and hearsay. While the Harappans certainly had markets, they left few remains. Please show us what they might have done.
Okay. So we're agrarians, so we want to be producing as much food as possible, and we can found our first city, which is going to be here.
It is not just a bunch of buildings. It is warmth, protection, and, praise the gods, a bit of privacy.
Get that going first. That'd be +5. That'd be +13 food. Then I think we'd want a builder's quarter. That's several turns worth of stuff though. We don't get a boost to any of these. We want calendar because we want to access all these amazing goods around us. Because that gives us, that's sage, it's food, science, food. So everything's just going to massively kick off after this. We're going to pillage the sanctuary for gold.
Follow me. Got it.
A nice little defensive frontier with whoever these guys are to the south.
Off we go. Let's do this.
Sure will be introduced soon. Of course, all those things got cleared off, which is interesting. So I might move you back in, and then where's the disband button? Station, skip, regroup, disband unit. Why have I disbanded them? This gives Harappa an extra population. So Harappa now somebody working with this pottery is now going to happen a lot quicker.
So
Let's
these are the Babylonians. It can only be an advantage to have a neighbor as smart as you are.
Alright, so the Babylonians have got... Glad I can go for the the guys who want the wonder because we lost it. Grabbing this territory is the next major target. Build an embassy. Oh, that bear's back. Right, we're going to retreat these guys to here. And kill the bear for 10 gold. Grabbing this territory here with more with tea is going to be an important bit. Going to split out these guys next turn. Get to this river. What's a sanctuary there? But it's a sanctuary. These can become independent towns later on. You pillage for some gold. Right, let's move up to here. Force the deer to attack us uphill. The deer always attacks. There we go. Got 5 gold. Hunting is good. End the turn. So we're up in first. Someone's got merchant. So now we should have enough to attach plunder. If we attach plunder, we get 14 food, 9 industry, and 1 more. Plus a turn. And a star. So, that's looking good. And then we can build a second canal network for another 10 food. And they get more food from adjacent farmers' quarters, so do remember that going forwards. Claiming that will be 74 influence. So we'll split one of you guys off. There we go. Found a lake. Don't think it's a natural wonder. Got access to the Babylonians, who is Midas. Cool-headed. Forgiving. He makes more 10% more money, and 100% money goes and go in trades. I've got cheaper tax and cheaper industry. Probably change that up a little bit. I haven't changed that in a while.
Let's go. Come over
Right.
here.
Just want to fill out my own lands here. I want this copper. I also like this gold in here. This territory is a good one to grab. It's going to take me 7 turns to build up what I need now.
So, do you view each other as friend or foe? It's time to unravel the diplomat's dilemma.
They fled. Cowards. Rapper's got a population. That's good. We've got 3 turns to another one. Are you generating any money? Yes, you are. We're founding myths. So these are little boosts you can pick up. Going this way gives me more faith. The other way gives me more science. I want to go in science or faith. I haven't got the influence of this either. Anyway, so also got legitimacy, which is a good one. That should be my next pick, because legitimacy will give me access to more. To be honest, this is like a shield wall. Get my June reference in. Right, you hang around in here.
Off we go. Follow me. Let's go. Of course.
Quite a mountainous map,
Off
actually.
we go.
Joe would be a good one. Like the strip of desert. I feel like we're yeah, the South Pole. And these guys unknown guys' territory. Let's see if we can find their
Over this way.
outpost and burn that. And we're gonna skip you. Right, so we'll go down to our particular another legacy. Anything else I'd love to? Yeah. Army composition. We're going to go for 50% on
That seems to leave a lot of interpretation of right
outpost
and
creation.
wrong, not to mention yours and mine.
Then we're going to pillage this for 20 gold. You're going to come around and attack these guys. We've done that with less casualties. 117 on the canal network, but the canal network will net us free food and an extra farm slot. So, but and then when we build next to it, sits here, build that, get a mountain of extra food. Science, we want that. Culture as well. Your idol, we're going to skip here. I don't really want to go around messing with the Wadding Land. I know about the army. It's fine. Don't have the resources. Alright. This will help us force one of these down. I will take the Overlook. The heirs and heirlooms. Because this is now pushing our religion up. Where do you see that? Faith is a difficult one to find. If we get attach one more place, which will only cost us 37 now. So next turn we can grab this one. Okay, don't really want to go smacking them up, even though it would push me towards some stars. You're settling on my southern border. If I was stronger, I would fight you. Skip you.
In constructing an emblematic quarter, you have become a builder and a creator. There is more to creating an empire than just yelling orders.
So, got one of each now. That's good. Might pull the scientist into construction. Because this will give us free food and introduction. How much will that cost us? That's 3 turns. Do that, 6 turns. Get the Maker's Quarter, which will speed up those two. Oh, let's pick the Sage up as well, because it gives us more than just working a tile. It gives us stability. Stability is very important. Right, you, most importantly, grab this place. Any great spots? Five and 7 is probably your best.
So, do you view each other as friend or foe? It's time to unravel the diplomat's dilemma.
Alright. They're pushing their culture.
Curiouser and curiouser. Given your recent actions, I wonder what your true intentions are.
It's a bit of a bug. It's now suspicious. Expansionist protectors. Okay, yeah. Careful with all of them. Nothing to still to in the game for proper trading. At least we secured access to gold, which is 2% money on all cities. tea, which is 2% food. It should be, pop that tab out actually. Should not be underestimated how important these resources are. Domesticate for horses next. You want to heal. You want to continue with that's repito. Down here, therefore, turns off, burning that to the ground. Love to hit Terrabellum as well. Okay, what do we do with you? Bring you this way. Oh, we got to Repito. 9 turns, 43. We'll go for that. You're probably healed enough that we can have a quick run into here. We're going to be known as a bit of a pillager, but you know, I'm happy with that. Two turns and not bigger. We create our religion. 6 on the main place. Depends how many, if we're going to have lots of things. So this, for this city would be 6, because the administrative centre is this building up here. So it's like 6 on the capital, or 6 because this place is going to have 3. I think we're going to go shamanism. These guys don't want to pillaging their land. Alright, let's have a look at this combat. 15 to 30. We'll end the round. Because we get a put. By digging in, we get better combat stats. There we go. Still pillaging, right? I think we're making enemies. Probably should have gone warlike. Well, I've never happened to doing any bonus units. About to get first star. We're still solidly in the lead. 2 more population, which for the Harapans is easy with all the extra food. We'll hurry that by a turn. They are producing a lot more industry. Rapper would gain extra population, but I don't think it's worth it just yet. 2 turns, and we get 20 gold. Grabbing another piece of territory would be nice. So this is so far away from our land, it can't be. Otherwise we can grab this one. 6 and 10, not bad. Secure the land around us. Back to pillaging. We might lose this unit. There's domestication for a second science. Feel like city defense because I am not making friends out here.
Let me be clear. Rectify this, or I will rectify things for you.
This is clear.
I'll announce it for the leverage at this point.
It's not worth worrying about.
I've got some leverage. Leverage would be useful. I'm not diplomatic. I haven't built an emissary, so I haven't seen many of them on the map, so I'm probably generating them rather than anything else. Right, you're idle after having generated that. Science, change of direction. You guys are nice and idle to grab that. We're doing a good job of keeping these guys down. Okay, I see why they wanted this territory. Me grabbing it would cost 103 influence. Nasty. Versus to a new religion, animism. We now have enough culture to stop them from converting. For 60, we can attach one of these guys. Probably Romania in a turn. Yay, we got access to resources. So, that's +3 science on a ministry centre. That's great though, because we've got, once we attach one of these places next turn. Let's see, what do you want?
You come to me with a proposition. Let us see what is possible.
No wall supports climbing. That gives them 10 wall support.
What could you possibly want?
I am not making friends. Let's grab this for a little bit more culture and science. We'll grab this one again for some more. Let's not ransack it right next to their army. So much for the peaceful Harappans. You go for that science over there. Okay, so now city defense has been researched. Volunteers. Rates, more influence. Yeah, we'll grab that one. I'd rather grab the territory rather than expand at the moment. What I should be able to do in here for 33 influence is build that, so yeah. We'll get the carpentry because it's only 2 turns, it pushes us towards a science star, although we've dropped down to 4th place. Not worried, we're about to shoot back. The amount of money we've got means I should be able to buy out the artisan quarter a turn early. Then we'll grab this one as well. That gives us +4 food, that's not amazing. You go explore around here. You can grab that next turn. Lots of science out there at the moment. There's carpentry done. There's a scientist star. Shoots us back up into 2nd place. Should have enough culture now to attach that. Get an expansionist star gone. Harappa now has a very nice population. Put these ahead of the canal network just because they're going to be quicker. That'll get us more food and stuff like that. We are in a good place that irrigation will help. Alright. Copper, silver,
Let's go. Over this way.
You guys have moved all your moves. 2 more turns. You grab somewhere.
Follow me.
I'm on it. Let's go.
No doubt this independent people possess sophisticated customs, rights, language, and beliefs. I do hope you're going to treat them well.
Not the way this playthrough is going. Ah, Harap and Sheemazin. We got the grabbing star. Yeah, we're starting to pull ahead quite nice. Animal Reigns gets us more. And then this is going to become our second city, I think. Costs 150 to attach the next one. Hiring army, I don't really care about this for the moment, but the influence, faith, let's enact that.
It seems so. If the gods
Much more
hadn't
faith.
chosen us, somebody else would be standing here.
Retreat, because whoever that is. Oh, it's that. Yeah. We don't want to go messing with them just yet.
Off we go.
I want to be grabbing this for silk, I think. We're doing a good job of keeping who's this?
Speak and make
Mamo Slayo down, because we're burning everything she tries to build. Like Turbellum has just been burned from more gold. Well, in 2 turns. Everything she tries to found, we burn. He says, moving to burn yet another settlement. Do I have a reputation? Yes, that's the question.
You've got some gall!
She is not happy with me at all, is she? How do you feel about me?
Fool! Pollute my mind with your vile chatter.
Alright.
There's just no way to make this work. I do not accept. We
They
will all
refused.
benefit from growing closer, don't you think?
I don't know.
Give me an ounce up for a bit of leverage. But yes, I'm definitely going to have to think about an army soon. You've grabbed that. You head off in this direction. What would it cost to grab this? 113. Should probably stop chasing there, guys. With incredible unit strength.
Over this way.
One more turn. Feel hesitant. Okay, not bad. What is the stability of our 75? We can eat either of those stability hits. And this will take us full. Minus 2 science. We're gonna go full religion game in this. We might lose the sky. Nope, we somehow won that. Back to pillage. No pillaging. Ooh, 14-13. Nice spot. There we go. Have to do something about those ruins later on. That's irrigation.
Over this way.
Yeah. We'll be saving for the second city now. Masonry, forced labour. Force Labour is really good for Rapper. And we will save a turn and get a builder star. The canal network in 6 is good. Don't care so much about the embassy. Getting this down would also be nice. The horse ranch. Let's move the horse ranch off of the canal. That. Because that gets us science as well. That's 14 industry in 4 turns. We'll boost that. That is 24 food. We'll go there. Sometimes, quite a lot of the time, infrastructure can be a lot more powerful. We don't worry about stability too much. Safe. I'll go on in about 3 turns against one next city. 2 turns. Right, you found a Terabellum. Got a good amount of cash. Retreat. Ah, so close. It's so far. You work your way around this bit of the coast. This mountain range at the bottom is going to make moving here difficult. We've got some nice defensive choke points though. Move them back into our territory where you can heal. That's a resource we haven't unlocked yet. Science. Religious rights. Okay, we're going full religious. It could be good to think about getting up our first, what do you call it, another named forest. And goal is now happen. Then merchant level 2, we've got masonry. All we need to do now is get someone who would like to trade with us. I've got to wait another turn. Backing a poultry. Okay. 25% faith. 10 stability. 5 science. We're going to obviously go for the boosting faith. Right. And goal. 160 to get into a city. It's only a few turns. It's not too bad. One's working with, let's just use copper. Actually nasty would be 150. We're pulling out 2%. That's the wonder effect. We're getting 2 of each of these and 1 of saffron. Doing this would gain small population. We're currently at 9 of 18. We could just speed the lumber yard, which is 14 industry for free. But I think I'm going to save that. Retreat. There's a what I call my diplomatic thing. Instant resolution because I always lose. Do you know what?
You are as welcome as the plague.
I'll get some more leverage. Oops, let's avoid those
So,
guys.
will this independent people be an ally or an enemy? A barrier or a blessing? Their future may not be in their hands.
There's another continent up there somewhere. They've founded their city at last. But only this is now 1300 BC. Silver. Plus the stability. Do you want to try and get back to get silver for them? A good one to add to our calm. Not a great territory. So our coal here is producing 19 food, 6, 0. Cerebellum, that should be the better one to upgrade. It's 16, 12. I know it's next to our rapper, but it can be expanded this way. Run to the Robin. That's lucky. Especially seeing I've seen down here. Next turn, be able to grab that. Right, so 160 to get Cerebellum, unless of course. Oh, that's a gold one. All the times you want a science one. Right, Rapper. It's got 10 population. This would give us 24 food. Probably not worth pushing straight away. Let's put this in one of these terrible territories up here. 24 turns, but right, going to skip you for a turn. I want to get you past. Ah, no. They just grab my grass. They have just grabbed my grass. Let's grab this one. I know it puts back my city by a few turns, but I'm just worried about losing it. Bronze working. Decide to star. Firmly in the lead. Liking this. So it helps I'm not playing for my son and I don't have to make silly choices. Yeah, I didn't want that first. I wanted that first. Ooh, writing. If you're the first one to get writing, you get a fame boost. Try this for manual battle. But deploying here. You'll have to come across the rivers. Right, so I can carry on next turn. You only get 3 rounds of battle a turn. Two resources down here, we haven't got a clue what they are yet. It's like you got, I don't think uranium is one, but yeah. Approaching trade route. You need a trade route. So we approach some resources. Okay. Pick a trade route to poach from. Okay. This is a new thing I've not done before. Let's say there's been a new update, so. See what that gets us. Nothing at the moment because they're not extracting us. have you heal. Okay, Superstar's not too far off. We're a turn away from getting another city. That feels like I've been a bit slow. But then again, I should be able to expand rapidly after that. Oh, good dice roll for them there. Somehow we survived. This isn't a great territory, but we should probably move someone towards taking it. Right, 4 people.
To harness the power of water itself in order to feed your people. That should make you popular.
Ability could be better. Probably will have to get this in before. Do you know, because that'll give us stability, so we'll do that after those. Skip you. Don't feel too worried about grabbing that territory just yet. This one's probably another good one to grab. Oh, one shot. Come on. Again, it's cash. I don't want cash, I want influence. Coach. Influence, that's like the first time I talked myself out of it. No adjacent territories, that's fine. Skip you for a turn.
An embassy opens elsewhere in the world. Precisely the kind of thing an ambassador would know about ahead of time.
Yes, I know. Diplomacy game is quite a big investment though. So now we've got enough to make Terabellum, which is producing 1414 into a city. Yes, that's just star. Now we could go up in here. Yeah. I've just hit the end of the ancient, but we're so close to 2 of these that I think I can hold around. I need the extra stars. I think I should spend some culture grabbing some more stuff. Food. This place is going to be rolling. We can buy that to get more copper. Yeah, next turn I'll have enough to grab my coal and get more gold. Doing quite well with money. Remind me later. Idle. Yeah, you only just survived running into Manoa. You move up towards here. New grievance. Have a bang. Game a new religion. Got osmosis in it. Someone's getting a merchant level. 2 turns. We can survive 2 turns. That's fine. Nasty. Grab us that. Sick backlash. Okay. We can't afford the civic now. We got a first tenant. through Judaism. Now, I'm thinking that reject luxury would really push up our cash. That would give us, not really that close to the mountains. Strategic resource, only got a couple. Forest, woodlands, industry, food, lakes and coastal. Gonna go for the cash. We're now putting in 47 a turn. Oh, I can't afford minus 50. That's a painful amount of stability loss. Alright, Terrapa's growing. Monogero. Might be able to attach something next turn, make you stronger. And the Caucasus Mountains. Caucasus. Stupid dyslexia.
Off we go.
No one's going down this way, apparently. Great. The Minorans are at it again. Face lost as they are now. No, they are Minorans. The city's just got face lost. Skip. What I do need to go in here. For the canal. Get the influence. Which we can buy because we're rich. 1 industry, 4 industry, 8 food, 2 food. That's more expensive because we don't have copper. Stability is pretty good. Again, we don't have copper, so expensive. Do we really want to go for the... We've just done the stone rings. Do we really want to go for the Great Temple straight afterwards? I don't think so. I feel like I want to double down on the old food idea. What happens? We're supposed to be reducing about
An
4
enormous leap forward. From mundane tallies of crops to recording the wisdom of sages. Humankind now wields the most powerful tool of all.
Fighting. We weren't there first, annoyingly. We're in 3rd place, but we're very close to getting 3 scars. I'm definitely thinking about going merchant next time. Swiftly take territories. Going this way gets us food. Let's go open-minded.
It all sounds well and good, until they start worshipping delivery services and bank accounts.
Humanity won't be that stupid, would they? Oh, go for that. You retreat, because there's another militarist down there. Wheel gives us roads. You're dead. Okay. 67 a turn is not bad, actually. Grabbing that would be 85. I'd rather attach a few more to my Tajiro. So, end
A holy site, built to provide a place of worship and a place of peace.
see
The
stars.
people will be appreciative.
Attach angle for another huge amount of food. And we can 120 to attach that. That'll be next turn. We will pay for the canal network ahead of time. 12 food. 10 industry is probably more important than 10 food. Yeah, we'll just expand the industry. Mondajiro. On him, I can't pronounce that. Taxing yours is 210. Find you somewhere nice to run away to. Not the chariot and after you, we can't. Yeah, chariot's just gonna mincemeat us. Definitely think about an army at some point. Going starts is going to drop one because he's killing guys.
Follow me.
You grab that. More gold, if we need more gold.
No doubt this independent people possess sophisticated customs, rights, language, and beliefs. I do hope you're going to treat them well.
Got myself a trophy. Right. Actually 120, so end the turn. Get the merchant star. Attach that. It's just out what we can buy. Might go make his quarters first. Right, so we're getting our culture. Let's check our cultural spread. Oh, we are pushing here. That's nice. Yeah, cultural spread is going quite nicely. Actually, we're being pushed on here, aren't we? Plus, our city cap isn't bad. Brains. That'd be 6 food, 5 food. 2 science. (11 of 18 population). Grab the builder star. I know it's just cost me a load amount of population, but I can replace that very quickly. They're doing well for that. Their stability is dropping like a stone. So I probably should build this in here somewhere. Up here in the frozen wastelands where we're not going to use it. After the temple, please. Alright, you run the hell away. We're going to want to grab this for ourselves soon. 85 means we'll grab that next turn. And I'm going to look to put another city down here somewhere. Yeah, we'll grab this one before it goes too far. Because next turn I can attach for the T in nasty. Bill's been researched. So roads means it's much quicker to move around our empire now. So nasty can grab the T. Nasty's not pulling in masses, but it is helping. Attaching its colour costs 270 though. You 12. The bottom of the Caucasus here. Fishing. Everyone else is doing the same thing, we're just farming for stars. I've only got one of the agrarian stars though, that's the thing. Should I be pushing further into food? No, getting a population in turn. City growth. Let's focus on city growth for both of these guys. Don't like these guys in my empire. That's a bit worrying. Can however buy the Maker's Quarter. Now we're only 6 turns away from having more religion. You also move towards the Caucasus. We're going to have to speak with Averus here. The amount of cash we're producing is dropping rapidly.
You've signed your first treaty with an independent people. One more step on the road to cooperation.
Okay. We'll start pushing them down that way. We'll go nature because it pushes us further down that axis. Intelligence is rubbish. Trade. Now go through the trade capital. We got one blockage. Ideal.
I am listening.
This proposition should be in
Nope.
all.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
This is annoying with. Oh,
You want?
A mere indiscretion.
do like that they've changed it. Demands. Having demands stops you from just like doing stuff anyway. You have to deal with them. Another turn and we'll get another one. She'll shoot us up. Population is now growing every 2 turns. We need to get to 24. So actually buying that thing out with people was not great for my asleep moments. 112 and funds to grab this. Wow. How much to grab? This one. 97. To attach that. And 270. Attach Atria. 270. Let's have some science there. And just hold around here. Fishing has been researched. Scientist star. We'll just so close. Organised warfare. I don't have an army, but at least the guys next to me aren't anywhere near as much as a threat. Attaching Atria. Give them loads more industry. And nasty would just be like attaching it for the sake of it almost. You head towards that. That's more influence, that's great. How much food? I can get a good industry base here.
Let's go.
I don't like these guys hanging around next to my city. Thankfully they can't attack. I don't want to drop people on the temple. You can't use money on the temple either. Stagnating slightly. keep an army around here. Left, that's fine.
Come over here.
More gold. Actually, well, that's a hard choice. Actually, they're both separate territories, so that's fine. This would be a good place for the third city. We could claim a wonder. Got the 6th star, close to the agrarian star, and that's what we need to start pushing up. Do I want the wonder, or do I want to attach? I feel attaching Atria for 270 is a much better choice.
Off we go.
Grab me that. Gold. That might be able to buy me something in here. After this. Hopefully those two are going to get angry with each other.
You have built a holy site. With luck,
Yeah.
this will secure tranquility the way police secure the streets.
I'm trying to decide if that's shade or not. Right, we're not likely to get any of these anytime soon. We've already done all our science ones and expansionist. So I think it's time to jump here. Academites are gone. If city's growing, more influence. That'd be another 15 a turn. Leverage, don't care. Natural wonders we haven't got. Sea's not a big problem. Science per researcher. Cheaper biomes. And a coffin. Double down on the food. These guys are a seat, aren't they? 10% outpost attach cost. More influence at Umbati districts. Going the Moraines could be nice. 2% city cap. Fighting. I think the Moraines, because that gets me a lot more influence. Sailing. Show details. This one pushing me to influence on emblematic. I'll hold off buying that. Okay, so now we can attach Atria, which will give this city huge amounts of industry. We write that down as well. We get a turn of construction. I don't think it gets cancelled. Can't afford any civics this turn, but ending the turn.
As urban centers grow, both ideas and sewage are generated at a record pace. Arts and sciences flourish as military tactics and mathematical equations become as coveted as physical goods. Empires struggle to control these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability. Looking for ideas? How about science and elephants? I'd say the Maurians had a couple of good ones there.
Just to see a nice boosting all our stats now. We want to gain as much influence as possible. For this we do a cultural blitz. Gain 555. Convert it for 60. Gain 600. Wow. Influence is no longer an issue. So Harappa can now eat nasty. And that gives that, because it's our capital, although, yeah, we'll give it Formosa there, gets us a star. So we definitely need to grab some more places, getting 100 a turn. Another 10 turns and we'll be able to properly push that through. Look at that. More science and industry. You definitely need that stability building. It's fine. Buy the farmer's quarter.
quarters, the people certainly have enough bread. Will 5 circuses be built next?
This is going to really boost our science up. It's going to hurt stability, but I'm hoping... Yeah, we're going to have to go for this actually first. Right, you skip for a turn. You're going to wander around. This is reset all these. You grab. Pretty useless. Ah, that does more influence, that's why I can't do it. Still going to aim for doing another city here. Skip. Skip. Savings up. Oh, it's reduced my war support.
What concerns you today?
I have a proposition for you. A mere...
Leverage off it.
What could you want?
I'm not in the business of making threats.
Yeah, I fully am in the business of making threats. Oh, science quarters. But hydrology, because it'll give me a little bit worried about Manjurus. Like,
It was merely a passing thought.
grab that one there. See which one gets there first. New wonder can be claimed, but I'd rather grab the territory at this point. Elf is going to be a new city. Oh, we got both of them. Elf and Capella. Nice. Anything we can do to make these guys happier. A little bit worried about the sudden drop in stability. Yeah. Might have some issues there. Buy you a canal network. Speed it up slightly. Overproductive, 17 industry, health regeneration, influence for population. Go for performers. Get that influence for population. It's going to be great for 10 turns. See, we're supposed to be doing that. Skip you. You. You're just generally wandering the hills. What's it going to cost to make my next city? I don't know. Let's move you guys to see what it's like to actually explore in this area. That's iron, isn't it? That's going to be useful.
You come to me with a proposition. Let us see what is possible.
They really made diplomacy much tougher. Right, get a wonder. Honestly, a wonder wouldn't be a bad idea. In Stonehenge. On capital. 5% food and 5% stability. I think Stonehenge is a good one. So that's just a general kind of boost to everything. I will build it in Montegeneo. 50 stability, 39 food. Build it there. And we'll get Harappa helping out. After we've built a couple of soldiers. That's a trading post. Wait, can we give you somewhere where you can start stealing? Just getting to the population. After this, we're going to want aqueducts in both cities. Plus 20 stability. Gonna let my stability run away with me. Right, got a good amount. 5, 10. Bring them up. Well, that's turned into an independent place.
Your first harbour. Fishing, trade, voyages of exploration. You will see many things out of this tiny window onto a huge world.
That'll help them grow quite a bit. You retreat because you'll die. My army is complete. So they're now working on Stonehenge. Gonna cost me 191, but that should drop once I get this into a city. 3 more turns before I can run a seat again. Save all my infants for now. Oi, what are you doing, my lad? That down to us, Capella. Might not be able to do that. At least I've got these guys pinned in now. I'm much bigger. I am second, however, but not too worried because we'll get a boost up quite a lot in a minute. Anywhere good to grab around here. That's probably the best spot. You wander up here. There might be something you can steal up here. Up against the population. Cost us 25 to get Stonehenge. Yeah, it's actually one more city. Founding or attaching a city. You're dead. Saves a bit of cash, I guess. Whereas the pancreas. I mean, how are you guys feeling towards me? Not bad, actually. I'll come back to that after I've got this city going. Right, so this is going to be a good turn. We can get receipts. $795 is our best. So that is a huge amount of influence. So Capella is 14, 16, 29. Evolve. And then attach. Put double star. Get some food going. Then we can go for a trading charter. Profit sharing. Scientific collaboration. And a trading charter then. Can't do both of those. That's good. Right. Do you like to come this way and see about grabbing something? Alright, we're getting to the point where influence is less important, so let's get in here. Enact possessional rights.
I suppose there are some things that are best done alone. I suppose that's one way of convincing them to change faiths.
Okay.
For it regardless.
Did that count towards my seed stars, the question? Not sure. We're already out of expansion stars, so the isn't bad. I need to be properly going cultural, though. Alright. Well, I told you to build food. And more faith, more science, more gold, culture, and stability. There's still that stuff knocking around that capture, is that gone? Can I build envoys anywhere now? Yeah. Lock an envoy in after Stonehenge. Just useful to have around. Stonehenge is about to drop in.
Incredible. This strange monument called Stonehenge. Most impressive, though the nagging questions remain of why and how.
So, going to move back up to 70. I got that just as it went mutinous. That's okay. Rapper,
Your
buy him.
first envoy. This seasoned traveller represents you abroad and also has quite a nose for intel of interest.
I'll keep that. Unless I want to buy out, going for that agrarian star. Right, trade expeditions. Alright, what infrastructure would give you? 10 food, 20 food, 32 food. That's not bad. 8 industry, War industry. Yeah, never will fit. What about the harbour? Harbour would be good. How many turns we got? Do we see 8 turns? A blank slate in pull up turns. That reduces stability, more faith, more science, more faith. And we'll go for +1 combat strength, +1 city count. Feel like I should be playing much more of the science game. Managed to not get my opponents to murder me, which is a good start. Envoy into enemy territory.
What concerns you today?
We would all benefit from growing closer. Yes,
Go on, because
I
I'm
cannot
pretty sure
dispute the benefit in that.
when I've bought salt,
I have heard tell of your recent deeds. Great leaders never fail to earn my respect.
it's just stability for everyone. That will massively improve my stability, as well as give me all sorts of bonus. Nowhere near the wondrous effect, unfortunately. Let's have a run down here. You guys station. Avalon's such a rich province, it's great. Right, I can claim another wonder. That's probably a good thing to grab. That's the sun. Stability. Food for adjacent farmers' quarters. Money adjacent market quarters. +2 signs per district on city or outpost. Lighthouse. Faith per city civics. Go with the Church of Lady Zion because I want to play the faith game. Right, we can buy up. Well, we won't buy the farms quarter. We'll leave that for a turn. Hoping we'll get a huge amount of cash in a second. So you want to get access to all our stuff. There we go. Here a star for the agrarians. The builder star's coming up. Scientist star's coming up. Second, but not too bad. Let's grab this easier one here.
Debate and discussion are not the pastimes of the idle, but the actions of thinkers and movers who will touch every aspect of civilization.
Scientist star. Let's build a star. Right. Let's not sleep on them, shall we? Influence faith. I'm gonna rush that. Buy that. Grano gets us 20 food, so rush that. Rush that. Puts me away from agrarian stars for a bit, but that brings in iron as an access. I've already got iron. 243, 243. We are running out of space rapidly. Ships are going to have to be in our future, I think. Send this guy up here because he can move for enemy lands without causing issues. Severus doing with us. Probably a bit more gold up on my turn. Yeah, I've got no easy access islands, so the hunting parties are coming to the end of their use. Oh, reasons.
Speak and make it fast.
Already got merchant one. Take the leverage. The leverage will be useful when it actually comes to war. Although she's solidly 6. Babylon's the next 12. That city just... No. We'll fight this one actually. Alright. The chariot does not make it any better. Alright. Should be fine. That gives us a lot more industry. Then we can buy a stupa. Then we can start constructing New Stonehenge. The Church of Our Lady Mary of Zion. Yeah, it's 41 turns, but... And use these I'm sleeping on for massive bonuses, 22 food. Father. One turn you get that. You can join in on constructing that church, that wonder. You can go grab us this grievance. Jiro's getting more population. Midas has declared war on the Arab. Now the question is, do I get in on this war as well? Is that an emissary? Yeah. Shall I science? Fanatical. Getting so close to the next tenant. Okay, that was apparently a much harder fight than I thought it would be. Standing army's been researched. Kraz have joined Judaism. And probably now would be absorbed into the city. No, quite yet. But we can pick up the army composition, the combat strength.
It does seem logical that people shouldn't have to do a job unless they want to.
Pick up 40%, fortifications. Rapper's doing okay. Buy that for you.
Research quarters. You're going to run out of questions to answer.
Buy a swordsman. That. You're probably going to join this army in the end anyway. But yeah, they're under attack. I want in on it. What a cultural blitz again. 675, 675, 795. That's a huge amount of culture. Means I shall be able to go independent people.
They
Cheaper
may
treaters.
have more to offer than just their weapons. Assimilation does seem practical.
Assimilate them or client state. That's an extra city. And armies. That's just huge amounts of money, science, and that. Make them client
Your
state.
first client-state treaty. Full access to an independent people's best mercenaries. Just for you.
There we go. Swamp fever. Got another dead. Puts it negative for a few turns, so it's not too much of a problem. There we go, more leverage against Midas. You start moving towards the border. Got an army, which is warriors and archers. Once we have money again, we'll be able to upgrade. Fortification's been upgraded. Papatera is rebellious, which is why I'm building the church for Mary Zion. Let's get these guys in on that as well. Theatre, I need to make people happier. Skip you for a turn. They lost population. Shame. Right, we've got huge amounts of influence. Get a tenant. +2 civics cheaper. 5 science and research district. Money at market quarters. Stability on garrisons. Food and harbour and religious districts. I go for the pilgrimage. Civics and yeah. It's not the greatest, but none of those help me too much. Right, you. You're already building that. That'd be 14 food in a turn. That's 36 food in a turn. 6 science. $32 industry. That's massive. 36 industry. Six money. 22 industry. Right, that's queued up for a while. One more turn and Kraz is ours. Do you like to come down here and join this lot?
We'll keep an eye on.
Next turn, we'll have enough of that. Then we should be able to start building these armies together and easily smash into Corral. There's an Seat Star. That's a good number of points for us. But whoever swirls is... Orange and swirls is crashing ahead. Right, we could go up. But we're much better hanging around and getting a few more stars because we are lagging behind. We're about to get some military stars as well. Skip you. Upgrade you to a warrior. Bring this warrior into the army. Do you would like to go get me that grievance?
One can almost feel the sense
There
of
we go.
mystery emanating from this remarkable sight.
I think they're going fast. Adjacent harbours, market quarters, to alliance. In the Colossus of Rhodes. Right, another turret for them, so skip. Don't think they'll actually do it, but yeah.
Ready all, row.
There's a scientist star. So close to catching up. By the stupa. Granny will be finished next turn anyway. Public fountain. That gives us 18 there. You need to build your harbours. Resource we're not exploiting. Well, that's a lot of food. So much planning ahead. Oh, conquest. Oh, actually, mounted warfare gets us our emblematic unit. Much more useful. Scientific plants. Ooh. +1 science on research quarter. That's a holy site. We continue down the faith tree and get the stability and
I
faith.
should warn you that this solution is not as simple as it seems. People can argue about anything.
Patronage. +14 science. I'm assuming you're at the same point. 23 science. That's really going to help our science. Okay. We've got enough grievances with these guys for war, haven't we?
You possibly want.
Demands?
Please, friend, act for a just society.
The waters are choppy instead of still. Placate them. Pay.
There is evil in your heart.
Just sit them there. That's a battle for Corral then. Might just need wiped most of the city there. Just go for this war, don't we? Right. Someone's bought something of us. Our influence is being pushed. Oh, 2 districts. Can we get there? Vision range. Or more science. We'll educate for
Another
science.
empire has built and gained the vision of the great lighthouse of Alexandria. Maybe they'll let you visit.
I had to act quickly, you understand, for the sake of my people.
Who do you think you are? We chart our...
You're in trouble because I've just taken your city. And you've got nothing you can do to stop me. Even my guy here is apparently much stronger than you. Actually, no, because in range of those guys. There we go.
What could you possibly...
Or surrender. Can't quite take everything off them. Make them a vassal. That'll probably be better. And then massive reparations.
To put it simply,
A
Congratulations.
new independent people. And who are they? Time will tell if they are helpful, helpless, or history.
Attach that, which I probably should have done turns ago. I can buy you flood irrigation. I can buy you a stupa. Buy you an iron mine. Not quite buy you a harbour. There we go. That is looking pretty good. Share resources. So we got access to all their resources. That's going to properly push us up. I'm happy with that. The lighthouse is just going to have to wait till we've actually got a few more harbours. You can come back into our territory. That's got to annoy these guys
What
though.
concerns you today?
Buy both your pearls. All three of your employees. Thank you very much. I'm going to renounce all those for huge amounts of leverage. Yeah. Nice having a slave. The amount I'm bringing in now is ridiculous as well. About to get a bunch more stars. I want to build this guy up just to get the harbour building quicker. Down here. There's a couple of mines we want. Put them up to the top because we can blast through them quickly. It doesn't make that much difference overall, does it? You guys can be upgraded. 360 each? Okay, we'll have to save a couple of turns. We lack 8 horses to upgrade you to a horseman. We've got 7. That's just a bit annoying. Hi, Babylon.
I bid you greetings in the name of my proud people.
this proposition should be... There's just...
Afford that. Not this turn anyway. 8 turns before I can actually do anything. How are you guys doing? You feel like kinship? That's good. He's been making some good cash off them. Buy the iron mine, get the builder star, and then get the copper mine in a turn. We're pushing back into the lead. Actually, the army back. I just want to do that. I wanted everyone to move up once. War with Babylon would probably not be the worst idea.
I'm on it. Off we go.
There's another research. That's conquest. Charcoal. Yeah, we got enough of those. That's a good one. Not tapped out the research one yet. I've only got one Sea Star. I'm doing terribly in my chosen goal. Maybe we should go for a science one next. Push that up. That's our elephants. Babylon wouldn't know what it is.
With 30 leverages, it's clear that your business is to mind everyone else's business.
Yeah, of course. One more science will get that, another two will get merchant, puts us in the lead. This turn, we might even push into both of those. Seven five, 675. Just swim in influence for a bit. Probably not gonna. If I build up a bank of it, it's not the end of the world. Cities are doing well. They're much more stable. Let's get that going, shall we? Wow, into the lead. Solidly into the lead. Yeah, good 200 points, and we're not far from the Sea Star. %, all resources trading. +1 armies in a slot. Excellent. Been a nice peaceful run through, actually. Then you're into elephants. Get a ship, whatever. Take his turn.
The first ship is a wonderful thing. Sadly for the crew, we're likely to see the first seasickness as well.
More than one turn outside of deep water, so have you explore around the coast. Huge piles of cash again. We can buy you a water mill, which gives you huge amounts of industry. Food for another harbour. Food for another harbour. 36 food. '21 science. Influence. Move that top actually. Probably buy the theatre in every place. I'm moving out the estate in a bit anyway. Siege tactics. So I've tapped out research, tapped out expansionist. I haven't killed anything, which is really weird. I'm just going to get this a superstar and then I'll probably move on to the next era. And probably end the stream. Commons quarters. Yeah, stability. But round outposts would be great. How much science am I generating a turn? 409. That's pretty good. Right. You go over here. Boat, move to here. This isn't deep, is it? This is Seat star. Nothing else on the radar. So I may as well get first pick of the next lot. Ooh, okay. Something in the moonlit sea. Get swift. Okay, there's lots of stuff out there I want. Yeah, you carry in your movement. You guys just sentry up. I was going to select one turn in the grand theme thinks it's not end of the world.
What could you possibly want?
She is so happy that
You have my ear. Tell me what you wish to discuss.
A mere...
okay, so Bulgarians give me leverage on coastal waters. That's more faith, food, influence. I want to look science. I feel like that's more influence. It's 10% more influence total. Money and alliance. Access to luxury resources. 2 money per number of access and luxury resources. 1 for that. And then luxury, plus 1 money per number of luxury trade routes. Going on Ian's, that could be good for me. State religion. Faith. 1 money and 1 science for state religion followers. I'll have to have a look at some numbers. Makers' quarters. I've not built many makers' quarters. Attached territories. Money on districts on a river. Mongols. Nope. Science per alliance. Don't know alliances. Kind of between Ghanaians and the Teutons. There's 107 followers of my religion. And that's converting to Judaism. Judaism is really strong. 102. So Chonics would give me 102 extra money, 102 extra science, and they're expansionist. Should be a bit of a trouble, but shouldn't be because I'm about to start looking for more islands and stuff like that. The other thing is, I looked at it before I clicked off, Ghanaians. 2 money for luxury and strategic. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Yeah, I think 2 tons. 2 tons, that's even with having huge amounts of copper. Teutonic height is the way to go here. Go fully expansionist. Build on that faith plan as well. You can buy your theatre. Any of these gain you big food? Yes. Let us move our men. We've got a spare army cap. So yeah, I think we should definitely be looking at finding a new island to settle. And expanding outwards. You have to go to the port to leave, do you? Okay. I guess you're across to here. See what else is out there, because somewhere out there there's a new world. And even if expansion means conquering back, we do that. But I think we should finish up with a cutscene.
Wisdom and technical innovation from earlier eras bring humankind new knowledge, and we immediately use it to find new ways to kill each other off. Greater empires build more powerful armies, but brute strength may be defeated by superior innovations. It is brains versus brawn, with ever richer cities as tempting spoils for the victor. The Teutons did indeed have great cities with great cathedrals, but don't forget their great armies with great ambitions.
I'm getting close to the next Manchester star, which will give me loads of points. Apparently I've already got one. That's awesome. Foreign outpost researched, which might allow me to upgrade this. Yeah, so this needs to come home. Then we can upgrade it. I know I just said I was going to end up, but quadrime. There we go. I wonder if I should pump out some more ships. Just going to order. I'm going to buy that. I'm going to order a quadrime or 2 up here, just so I don't forget the plan for next time. Sort my research out. Seafaring mastery. That sounds exactly on the plan. Show the details. What's land rights? Money instead of influence complaint. No, we got tons of influence. We definitely want to go. Communal land.
Why should individual wealth and political connections determine the status of something as timeless as the land?
Rappers building in 73 food. It's not bad. 177 influence. Industry. Money is great. Science is great. Yeah, you start moving back to us here. We're going to be throwing you out in a bit. Alright. I'm going to call that there because I've got to get ready for going for work. So, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you all